Act as if. If you want to change your life, start living as if it has already changed. Now listen, this may sound simple, but don't mistake simple for easy. Most people wait. They wait for the perfect time. They wait for the money. They wait for the opportunity. They wait for someone to validate them. But let me tell you something with absolute certainty. Waiting is the fastest way to waste a life. You don't wait your way into greatness. You act your way into it. Here's the truth most people never accept. You don't get your dream life first. You earn it by becoming the person who can handle it. You must act like it, think like it, move like it, breathe like it, because life doesn't respond to what you want. Life responds to who you are being. The farmer doesn't wait until he feels inspired. He plants anyway. Why? Because he understands something most people don't. Action creates the harvest. So let me ask you something, and I want you to feel this. How? Would you act if today, right now, you were already living your dream life? Would you wake up earlier? Would you move with purpose? Would you stop making excuses? Would you demand more from yourself? Because the truth is, the gap between where you are and where you want to be is not time, it's behavior. You don't wait until you feel confident. You act confident, and confidence catches up. You don't wait until you are disciplined. You act disciplined, and discipline becomes your identity. This is not theory, this is law. When you act as if, you force your mind, your habits, and your environment to align with your future. Let me be clear, acting as if is not pretending. It's preparing, it's training, it's stepping into the version of you that already exists. You just haven't caught up to it yet. If tomorrow you woke up and everything you ever wanted was yours, your success, your health, your influence, how would you move? How would you speak? How would you think? Now here's the shift. You don't wait for that day. You decide that today is that day. You step into it now. Most people are stuck because they're waiting for permission, waiting for certainty, waiting for perfect conditions. But success does not respond to waiting. It responds to urgency. It responds to those who say, I will not wait. I will not hesitate. I will not negotiate with my potential. Success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by the person you become. And when you act as if you're already that person, something powerful happens. Your standards rise. Your excuses disappear. Your focus sharpens. And your reality begins to shift. Think about your body alone. When you stand tall, when your shoulders are back, when your eyes are forward, you're sending a signal, not just to the world, but to yourself. You're saying, I am ready. And your mind listens. Your energy changes. Your presence expands. If you want to be healthy, don't wait for motivation. Move your body anyway. If you want wealth, don't wait for money. Manage what you have like it matters. If you want success, stop acting like an amateur and start thinking like a professional. Because champions don't wait, they train. And let me tell you something powerful. The world doesn't give opportunities to the hopeful. It gives opportunities to the prepared. If the opportunity you've been praying for showed up tomorrow, would you be ready or would you be exposed? That's why you must act as if the call is coming today. Act as if the door is about to open. Act as if your moment is already scheduled. Because when preparation meets opportunity, that's when lives change. Ask yourself honestly, what are you doing daily to prepare? Are you sharpening your mind, building your discipline, strengthening your habits? Or are you just waiting, hoping, wishing? Because hope without action is a dream that expires. You don't become great by accident. You become great by decision, by repetition, by showing up when it's hard, when it's uncomfortable, when no one is watching. That's where identity is built. And identity, that's everything. Because you don't get what you want, you get what you believe. You deserve. And what you believe is revealed in how you act every single day. So act like it matters, because it does. Act like you are building something, because you are. Act like your future is watching, because it is. Dress with intention. Speak with clarity. Move with purpose. Not because you've made it, but because you are becoming it. And the world adjusts to the standard you set for yourself. Let me tell you the truth most people avoid. You cannot dabble your way into greatness. You cannot try your way into success. You must commit fully, relentlessly, without apology. Consistency is what separates those who dream from those who do. Anyone can act as if for a day, but can you do it when you're tired? When you're doubted? When you feel like quitting? That's where transformation lives. Every day, you are either building your future or abandoning it. There is no neutral. There is no pause. You are either becoming stronger or becoming weaker. So decide, who are you going to be? Because acting as if is not a one-time decision. It's a daily discipline. It's waking up and saying, today, I will show up as the best version of myself, no matter what. And here's where it gets even more powerful. Act as if success is inevitable, not possible, not hopeful, inevitable. Because when you believe that, your actions change. Your persistence becomes unstoppable. You stop negotiating with obstacles. When success becomes inevitable in your mind, quitting is no longer an option, it's a contradiction. You stop saying if and start saying when. You stop doubting and start executing. You stop hesitating and start moving. Because belief drives behavior. Behavior creates results. And results reinforce belief. That's the cycle. That's the game. Success is not magic. It's cause and effect. You plant, you water, you show up, and the harvest comes. But only if you stay consistent. Only if you refuse to quit. If your dream requires strength, build it now. If it requires discipline, live it now. If it requires courage, practice it now. Because the future does not reward intention, it rewards preparation. Don't underestimate the small things. The daily habits, the quiet discipline, the unseen effort. That's where your future is being built. One decision, one action, one day at a time, brick by brick, until one day, you look up, and the life you once imagined is now the life you're living. But it started here, with a decision, to stop waiting, to stop doubting, to stop holding back, and to start acting. Act with courage. Act with urgency. Act with belief. Act as if the life you want is already yours, and you are simply growing into it. Because one day, you won't be acting anymore. You'll be living it. And that is the power of living as if.